I don't know what the word is for bad turtle film in turtle language. I was going to say cowabunga, but that means good, doesn't it? Hello and welcome to the Popcorn Club. This week we went to go and see... can I just get this out of my system now?
Just go. I'll just close my eyes.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Heroes in a Half Shell. Tempo! No? Okay, so that's...
Well, it wasn't that. That never happened at any point in the film. If that did happen...
It would have been 99% better. I don't know if you can tell, but we both think...
Well, I don't think we've given the game away yet, have we?
Pretty terrible.
It was awful.
I don't know what we were expecting, really.
Well, I think I just want to say for the record, I didn't actually want to go and see it. I wanted to go and see the Edward Snowden documentary instead.
Yes.
This was your...
I just thought, everybody loves 90s cartoons. They've tried to make a film out of it. The trailer showed them as being a bit weird looking. Let's just see what happens. And I also thought, we've had quite a good run of films recently. It's about time we went to see a terrible one and report it back so that you don't have to. Why was it so terrible, in your opinion?
Well, I think I kind of almost want to start by just saying the one good thing.
Oh, there was a good thing? I don't know if there was.
Well, I think at times the interplay and the banter between some of the turtles was almost amusing. I did find myself laughing a little bit at times.
I can't believe you find the banter on the in-betweeners grating, yet you enjoyed the banter.
Well, because I was desperately looking for... enjoyed is a strong word. Just not hated. But everything else, there's a long list of things about the film.
Should we go through a list?
I think we can do. The story was just carbon copy, predictable, ridiculous bullshit.
Rubbish.
Really. From beginning to end, the opening sequence was just
weird.
A combination of just quite bad animation and sort of weird silhouetted ninja fighting, which kind of set the tone for a sort of dark and sort of serious film talking about their origins.
I thought it was going to be like this... I thought it was sending itself up to start with. It was like this really ominous voiceover and a bit like Sin City-esque graphics, and then it was going to be like something would come along and cut the tension. It would be like, oh, but surprise, it's going to be a funny film. But nothing did. I think they were genuinely trying to take themselves seriously at that point, which was a bit sad, really, because it's not a good, serious film.
And then you get that. The first 20 minutes... is Megan Fox running around being all reportery and
with
stuff.
Weirdly dry lips. That was the thing I kept noticing. I was like, her lips look like they need a good slicker chapstick or something on there. Get the Blistex out. What's going on?
Didn't notice that.
Other than that was all
the whole Foot Clan thing. I don't know if I can... It's almost a stretch to believe that New York City wouldn't have sent in the National Guard to completely shut that down, because they were essentially terrorised in sort of domestic terrorist activity in New York City.
It didn't, in a post 9/11 world, it didn't sit right, did it? That storyline. Yeah,
that it was just allowed to happen. They just could kidnap people, take them down on a subway station, and there was just no one else would do anything.
Yeah, the fact that there are 6-foot mutant turtles living in sewers, that we're fine with.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
that's believable.
That's completely fine. I guess films change origin stories. It happened to Spider-Man with the last reboot. Yeah. It kind of happens. But it's just the way they've gone about doing it and inserting April O'Neil to the centre of this whole thing.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no reason for it. The Turtles and Splinter are all animals, whereas I think
well, yeah, they're turtles and a rat.
But in the comics, in the original origin, the Turtles were turtles to start with.
Yeah.
But Splinter was a man.
Yes, I remember that.
Who then became a rat, which made sense because he was Japanese sensei and he had...
Yes, I remember that from the opening credits of the cartoon where he's like a man and he's like, I'm a rat!
But in the film, he was a rat that became a humanoid rat creature.
And taught himself martial arts and reading a book.
Yeah, and that's it. And then the whole reason why they're ninjas is because one of them found a book that one time.
The rat found a book and was like, I'm going to teach myself and then I'm going to teach these turtles.
And also, he looks like the most grotesque humanoid rat thing I've ever seen. It was really
It was just really odd, like really odd. And then talking about what they look like as well, the rat Splinter looked weird, but the turtles, I didn't like the way they were kind of realised.
Oh yeah, but I think they gave that away in the trailer.
Yeah, I knew that from the trailer they were going to be weird.
Right.
But I didn't... And also, do you not think it was a little bit weird and a little bit creepy how Michelangelo was like hitting on...
Oh, hugely.
April?
I like, what's his end game there?
He's a turtle. She's a human. That's not going to...
Where does he anticipate this ending? Yeah, no, it was curious. And also, Raphael seemed pretty much psychotic throughout the whole film.
Well, he is cool but rude or whatever it is.
But yeah, they took that to the extreme. Your evil bad guy who wasn't the Shredder, the William Fichtner character, his whole motivation was he just wanted more money. And he has a whole little monologue about, he takes quite pleasure in explaining exactly why he's doing this. And it's just because, more money, please.
Yeah, essentially. I mean...
And it was just like, oh, really?
I just...
It just felt like offensively lazy filmmaking that, I guess if you're under the age of 12, I think you'd probably still have a good time with it.
There were some people giggling at the screening that we saw that seemed to enjoy it.
It seems like a massive insult to anyone above that age. And there's just no reason for it now. There are blockbuster, there are popcorn-friendly films that can balance the two very well. And it's just depressing for this to still be happening. My expectations were quite low going into it, and I thought that all I wanted for this film to be a success is for them to like kind of stay true to the original spirit of the TV show, which I remember quite fondly, rightly or wrongly, because I've not watched it back since, and it could be terrible, I don't know, as many things are. If you remember as a kid, I mean, you used to like Miami 7 with S Club 7, for Christ's sake. Never mind. So I was like, you know, in the theme tune where they're like, Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines. Yes, as we established earlier.
Raphael's cool, but rude, and Michelangelo is a party dude. Like, that's all their characters basically summed up as their little bioc in the song. And I was like, well, as long as they kind of do that, and Splinter's there being all of his sensei, and Shredder's pretty terrifying, and April's like running around reporting, then it should be fine. Turns out they did all of that. It wasn't fine. You need more.
You do need more.
You need a better story. You need I'm trying to put my finger on like the one thing that sums up why it was all terrible. I just feel like it was like paint by numbers. It's got
lazy,
like no soul to
generic
it.
Filmmaking where they've just gone with sort of blanket exposition and almost with the first draft. And with stuff that everyone's seen before. They didn't put any effort into, it doesn't feel like anything. They put no effort into any of it, really.
Not heroes, not shells, not power, no turtles. Thank you, bye. Although it did make me want to eat pizza. Anything else?
I guess no. I could go on. I could keep going on about how terrible it is. It managed to be just as bad as the other Michael Bay film of this year. It's got Michael Bay's name all over it, even though he didn't direct it.
Yeah.
Up until, and even just the post credits jokey Victoria's Secret cleavage turtle shell thing.
All these shells look a bit like boobs.
Yeah. No. Just fuck off.
Yeah, the gratuitous Megan Fox bum shot as well, which I was like...
Yeah.
I mean, it's really shit. It's not very... It's just shit. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, popcorns.
3, 4, somewhere in the region of that.
I might give it a 2.
Yeah.
2 popcorns. That's barely a snack. But next week, we're going to see Fury with Brad Pitt and Shia. I'm not nuts. LaBeouf.
He is a bit.
He's a bit. Who else is in it?
Logan Lerman. John Bernthal.
Which is a war film about war people doing war things. Have you seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Do you think it was totally cowabunga dude, or do you think it's as terrible as not having any pizza? I don't know. Let us know in the comments, give us a thumbs up, and we will see you next time. Bye! Have you seen Tingent Newton?
This is all falling apart now. I think we need to...
Tingent Newton Miro?
Ninja Flirtles? No.
I want a Ninja Flirtle. That was sexy.
It doesn't. It sounds really slimy and horrible.